Every year after a board meeting, the state of California has to be updated as to who serves on your board. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. This kind of happens invisibly. But at PPM, we fill out a form identifying to the Secretary of State who your board members are. And that has to go in every time you have a board member change. If you change a board member mid-year, we have to mail it in again. So the real thing then is, okay, if I'm having my annual meeting here and all my board members changed or a few of them changed, I've got to be sure that sometime in the next 30 days I get that notice out to the Secretary of State. And by the way, there's 2 notices now that get mailed out. Just in case you didn't know that, there's the what they call the SI CID and the one called the SI 100. And one of them is because you're a corporation, so you have to fill out the corporation's form, and the other one is because you're a homeowners association, you get to fill out that form, and they're near identical. The association one asks a few more questions about what kind of association are you, so they can document that as well. They're doing it for tracking purposes, but the penalties for failure to do it are high. So those forms need to get out. What we find, interestingly enough, is we take over associations from other management companies where they were dissatisfied with their management. They come to us. The first thing we check is, are they a valid corporation? Have they maintained their corporate filings? And it's amazing how many of them did not have their corporate filings in place because it just isn't thought of. So we have a system at PPM where we actually track that stuff. I've got a gal that does that along with insurance certificates and things. She kind of tracks all that for you to make sure it's all getting done and in place.